What can we quantify out of this? What does it mean for your altcoins? And what does it mean for your Bitcoin? Bitcoin's legendary blue dot has just printed for a back-to-back blue dot, something that has never happened before this late in the cycle. So here we are, Bitcoin US dollar index, and today we're on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we have our hash ribbons up, and you can see clear as day, we just printed back-to-back blue dots. Now, what does this blue dot mean, and what is the hash ribbons? Well, the hash ribbons is basically when miners capitulate and then recover. So if you look at the chart, you can see it shows you when they start to capitulate with this little green dot, and then when they recover, the blue dot prints, and it basically signals to the market when the market is having trouble. Now, when you look at the big picture of Bitcoin, you will see we have a lot of these blue dots near market cycle bottoms. What we typically do not see is that late in the cycle, like we are right now, having 3 back-to-back blue dots print is flat out an anomaly. So what does it mean? Well, it means that it's an accumulation zone, right? When miners give up, it's usually a good time to buy, which is what this blue dot represents. So in essence, is this blue dot good or bad? It's good. Why did we just print 3 back-to-back? Could that be bad? Let's go into the 3 things I want you to know. Thing number 1 is just how rare it is and what it means. Well, when you look at our last cycle, we had 1 blue dot print near the market cycle top, which signaled that last hurrah. It means that we had this first top and then our double top. After our first top, we had a huge crash. That's where miners capitulated and the market sort of bottomed out, and it showed that this is an accumulation zone. Now, when you go back to the prior one, we had a couple of these buys print here. That's the same thing. This was an accumulation zone. The blue dots confirmed it. This is a prolonged accumulation zone. While everyone waited to buy Bitcoin under 10K, which never happened, I told you to buy at 15K, which ended up being the bottom. And I called for Coinbase to go from 50 to 500. But none of that matters if you don't know how to exit like a pro. Soon, I'm going to be releasing my personal exit strategy. Be ready. What's thing number 2? The miners. The miners part of it, of capitulating and then recovery, just is further emphasis on the accumulation zone. And anytime that we printed multiple, it was just a more obvious accumulation zone. In essence, it leads us to number 3. What can we quantify out of this? What does it mean for your altcoins? And what does it mean for your Bitcoin? This is a signal to the market. With this chart and this chart only, this chart is screaming to us that what we just experienced with these 3 blue dots right here, one thing and one thing only: there's more room to go. This was an accumulation zone, and those that missed it, missed it. Click the tagged video for a full breakdown.